Okay, I've just restarted my iPad. You can see that because it's going to ask me for a passcode because I've restarted. So I enter my passcode um, and I'm in. So if I look at my settings, I've got a management profile. That management profile has my SCEP certificate, and it's then got the SSO extension. This says all apps star can access this. This is the standard um, from kind of iOS 8 did Kerberos authentication, whereas this new single sign-on extension is more extensible. This came in kind of iOS 13, I think, and in iOS 14 it became a lot more robust. And basically it says anything that's .welshgeek.net, we're going to allow access to the Kerberos extension. The Kerberos extension is then tied to the SCEP certificate to be able to use that as the seed to grant the ticking granted ticket. So if I open up Firefox, I've got a link here, SAML SP Private. What that's going to do is hit the Zscaler SAML service provider for Zscaler Private Access. That will trigger a SP initiated SSO towards my IDP. The IDP is ADFS. Let me just check I'm connected to the right Wi-Fi network before I get cast going. And ZPA is not in play at the moment. This is just on my private network. Because I'm on the private network connected here, the IDP will do Kerberos single sign-on, and I'll get the Kerberos ticket granting ticket because of the seed for the SCEP, and then I will present that ticket granting ticket back to the KDC again, and I will get the service ticket, and the service ticket will be presented to my IDP. I'll sign in, and then I'll be redirected back to here. So we can trigger that. Domain is welshgeek.net, SSO type equals test. And you can see it's just pausing here in a second whilst it goes and gets those tickets. So it appears as if it's kind of hung just because of that ticketing process. And there we go. And so we can see here, this is a claim returned by my IDP. If I could highlight it properly, there we go. There. That one there shows that I did integrated Windows authentication, so IWA. I can open up an incognito browser and do the same thing. Obviously, I've already got the ticket, but it shows that even in incognito, the incognito browser still has access to the TGT and the service ticket to present to the platform, to the application. We can do the same in Edge. Here I've got the same thing, so that's the same ticket, same link that takes me to do the same thing. Again, it's got access to the service ticket at this point to present to the web server and do the authentication. I could also do, let me do HTTPS serve welshgeek. Serve something else that's doing Kerberos authentication, and you can see that I'm single signed-on in there. So it's still got access to that ticket, ticket granting ticket to go and request that service ticket to sign me in. Same with Chrome. So I can click, I think it's that one. It should do the same thing again. There, and I could go to, let's go to incognito tab and go HTTPS serve.welshgeek.net/cert serve. Again, single signed on. And of course, we clearly expect Safari to work because it's just embedded. So, in summary, the Kerberos SSO extension that came in kind of iOS 13, iOS 14, linked to the SCEP certificate. The reason we link to the SCEP certificate is it prevents that pop-up asking for the password that's linked to your user principal name. So it's used as the seed. But with the SSO extension, applications, whether they are incognito or different browsers or whatever, can access that credential and then present it to any web server or app server that's able to enumerate that. Hope this is helpful.